What's going on, you guys? My name is Nick, and welcome back to another video. Today we will be reviewing a pretty old flip phone, a decade-old flip phone by the brand of Kyocera, if that's how you pronounce it. This was my mother's flip phone. She used it until 2009. Yeah, I think this was probably one of her oldest ones. Her oldest one was like a keypad phone. So like she had in her first cell phone she got in like 2005. But this is something she used until 2009, so whatever, right? Right. So this is what it looks like. Now, if you know the model number, let me know in the comments below. Just like type it on in down there. This is the back. This is the charging port. You can still find chargers like this today. People still use chargers like this, so in a decade, nothing's really changed about that. Headphone jack. Most cell phones, like iPhone stuff, don't really have headphone jacks anymore. But it's really only iPhone that doesn't. It's both iPhone and Samsung Galaxy, but really every other phone brand does. This is the speaker. So this is like for speakerphone. But believe it or not, a lot of the sound actually comes from this speaker for some reason. I don't know why. So here's the front of the phone. You can see my reflection. Hello world. And then you can see like the infinite reflection going on over there. So there's like a universe. Pretty cool. So yeah, and this thing does actually work. So I will be showing you that in a minute. So here we go. Hello, it says. Is it on? This thing. Oh wait, I have to hold it for longer. Is it because this thing isn't charged? Have you given me a little fit because you're hungry? Stupid phone. Alright, so apparently it does need to be charged. Also a great start. So yeah. In the meantime, maybe I could show you another one of my mother's phones. But yeah, so okay, so here's what I do. Basically, this button right here was to mail. This button right here was today. So what this button up top would do, if you were just like in the menu and you like press this, was like apparently sending money to people like through your phone is not a new thing. In 2009, on this flip phone, you could actually do that. You can you and if you still have this type of phone still on a service, like for example on whatever Virgin Mobile is, I've never heard of that. But if you still had it on a service on like your network today, I'm pretty sure you could send money to people. And VXL, I don't know what that is. This kind of just looks for a signal. I don't know. This is obviously the end call, but also this is actually the end call button is also the power button. This is the call button, so like you would dial up the numbers and then you would just press that button right there and it would call them. This is not still on the service, so it can't really call anything. Fun fact, or fun possible fact, that I think I know is that on any phone, whether it's on the service or not, I think you can call 911 on any phone, no matter whether it's on the service or not. I think it'll automatically call on this phone, so I'm pretty sure, theoretically, on this phone, if I called 911, it would work. I'm obviously not going to, though, because there is no emergency here. You never, kids, this is a life lesson for you kids. You never call 911 unless you are injured, unless somebody is acting crazy, or if there's a fire. You never call, or if there's some other emergency. You never call them any other time. But in the meantime, let me show you another one of my mom's old phones. Okay, so this is a keypad phone by Samsung. It used to be on the Metro PCS network. That network is now called Metro by T-Mobile. And it was already owned by T-Mobile, so Metro PCS was kind of like an upgraded version. So, and it used to be, and I think it possibly still is, where the Metro PCS logo still goes on whichever phone is a Metro PCS phone. So this was by Samsung. I do know the model number. Unfortunately, I do forget. This is openable. This is on this phone. Unlike the other phone, this phone has a camera on it. Now, this is not the best camera in the world. Today, you don't really have to worry about blurry pictures. You don't have to worry about, images like there being too much background light, like the sun, like if it was like shining too bright. Wait, what? Okay, so if there was like too much background light, you wouldn't have to worry about that because it would take the picture. This phone, unfortunately, people did have to deal with that. So like you'd have to take the picture really, really, really still, otherwise it would come out blurry. So people did have to worry about that with taking pictures on phones at the time. It's amazing. This is also the back speaker right here, obviously, or at least pretty obviously to most people. And this is the ear speaker. So this is the receiver. Hello. This is obviously not a network. I don't even have Metro PCS anymore. I have AT&T. So yeah. So Samsung, they really like to put their logos on a lot of places. Like for example, they put their logo up here and they put their logo down there. Now, what happens when we open the phone? Now it's kind of hard to open it without kind of feeling bad like you're breaking it. Oh, there we go. Man, I opened it wrong all the time. I like kind of peeled it up. Oops. That's probably bad. So this is the battery right here. This right here is the battery. It's not dangerous if I take it out. Don't worry. Yes. Oh, shoot. Oops. Yep. Totally fine. Hopefully very durable. Nah, just kidding. It's fine. Back here you can see the model number. If you lift up the battery, the model number is, and up top you can see that there's the headphone jack. This is the volume buttons. This is where you can put a micro SD card. There's a difference between SD card and micro SD card. Kids, start taking notes. And chargers are the same from back then. I don't think they'll work in Samsung Galaxies, though. This isn't a Samsung Galaxy, by the way. This is actually another type of phone. This is before Samsung Galaxy actually even existed. The only phones that Samsung ever makes now are Samsung Galaxies, but, whatever. Yeah, Samsung makes no other type of phone except Galaxy. So this is before Galaxy was even a thing, and this is before every single phone for Samsung was called a Galaxy. So yeah, this wasn't the last phone, if I am not mistaken. Uh, Before that wasn't a Galaxy, but I'm not sure. Anyways, let's just turn the damn thing on. Okay, so similar to the other flip phone, the power button. Wait, all right, we get. I'm sorry, I thought I saw something there. So So the power button, similar to a flip phone, is actually right here on the end columns. Let's see. Okay, so you can't really read that really good, but it says Samsung. And you can also see that as Metro PCS. I hope I do not get flagged for copyright. I probably won't because Metro PCS is that logo in particular is not used on the logo anymore. Who knows? That might not matter. I might still get flagged if some doofus tries to flag me. So yeah, so this picture I stole from my previous Mac. I missed that thing. Anyways, though, so how it charges? Oh, okay, it's very low actually. So this is what you can do. So you can do mail. As you can see here, though, thanks to the fact that there is no service, it is unable to connect to that. So, and you can't do social, can't do backup. So yeah, you could back up your phone on back in 2009 or whatever this was, like 2013. You could do that still. Looped, Pocket Express, Metro Navigator. Yeah, this had a navigation system, so this had GPS, I think. Because I don't know if that is. At Metro, Metro Web. Sorry. Metro 411. Mail at Metro, blah, blah, blah. Right, so in the menu, we should probably hurry up here. I'm not going to reveal any phone numbers. Yeah, so there's apparently, you can go to, so this is the call log right here. Up here's contacts. This is Messenger. Of course that doesn't work because this is Connect service. This is okay. So voice service. So what voice service was it was so okay. So you know Siri, right? Well, this was kind of like Siri. So you could say call somebody. If you activated this, you could say call somebody. You can say text this person this. You could say. However, you did have to say it really clearly. Uh, it's not like how Siri would be today. This isn't Siri, by the way. That's voice service. Um, Metro voice service. It's not like how Siri is. How you can speak almost as like you can speak almost as unclear as you want with Siri, with some way like with a voice assistant like Siri. But with this, you had to speak really clear. Uh, if you spoke like the way you spoke to Siri, then it would really not understand you. So, so it was really hard for it to understand you. And you can go to at Metro. You can go to Metro Web, but of course, because it's not on the service, that won't work. You could do Music Player. So you could. I thought I heard something. Oops, that was apparently something in the movie. I thought I heard somebody in my house. No. Right. So, anyways, though. So I thought I heard something. Apparently, it was just a movie that was on. So anyway, so uh, this is Music Player. Basically what that was it was where you could download videos on there. You can actually still do that today. You can download it from like a computer or like from an MP3 player, and then you could like just download it onto there. And then there was multimedia. That's basically just where you can you can do your camera thingy. So, and the camera isn't that great again, but so yeah, I just took a picture. So maybe, hopefully, it will appear clear. So here it is. It's actually clearer than it looks. Maybe I'll like download the picture on the camera and like show it at the end. But anyways though, so and then you had calendar. That's basically where you just like set events to like, so it would like remind you. You could set alarms, which you can still do. You can still do calendar and alarm. Tools, Bluetooth. You can still do Bluetooth without the service. You could probably like find some way to hack and get service through Bluetooth. So it's probably not legal. I don't recommend it. Yeah, and then you have calculator and stuff. So like for example, I'm having trouble finding out this math problem. What is 2 plus 2? I really don't know what it is. Ah, wait, it's 4. Silly me. And then you have settings where you can put like location, where like you can like sound settings, you could do display settings, phone settings, and call settings. So no, piece of spit coming out. Sorry about that. So that's what this thing looked like. So let's turn it off. It actually looks really cool. Kind of looks 3D. So, if you think that I was charging that flip phone, think again, because I don't feel like grabbing the charger. Everything. It's gonna take too much time. I'm gonna show you another one. Okay, so I have another one. This one doesn't actually turn on anymore. And that's why this one's my least favorite. But I wouldn't be so upset about it if I didn't spend like $2 on a new battery for it like a few years ago. Let me show you. This is like, look at this. Look how new this battery looks. Look how new this battery looks. Look at it, look at it, look at it. Short fingernails. Alright, I guess I'll just show you like this. Look how new this battery looks. And apparently the charging port didn't work. Doesn't work anymore, so like... But it did turn on eventually. Well, not eventually, but it turned on like kind of immediately once I held down the end call button. But like... charging port up here doesn't work, so I might have to get that fixed. So I don't see how it would really be worth fixing because it doesn't really do anything without service anymore. So I don't know what the upside to that would be. So the charging port didn't work, but the battery was apparently a little bit charged. So yeah. So I had a bit of time with it, and then eventually once it died, and now it's dead again. So yeah. But this was basically just, right, this is the end call button. This is the call button when you would like dial a number. And the number pad right here, you probably ask, where's the number pad? The numbers are actually right here. These are the numbers, these letters. And this key right here, whatever you call that. And then this button, I don't. Oh, this was the symbols button. And this was the volume. No, this wasn't the volume button. This was the ringer button where you could like put it like high, low, vibrate, silent. Yeah. So, just the headphone jack. This is the camera. It probably has a little bit of a better camera than the other phone. And a bit of a better speaker too. Look at that. That looks like a cool speaker. Oh my goodness, you got like a full view of my nose. Ew. But the buttons are like really small. You have to like, it'd be really hard to text on this today. Well, today, rather, it would be really frustrating today. But it was really hard even back then. That's what a lot of people complained about back then. Like, so this phone was kind of, it was okay. You could just live with it. It wasn't anything special, you could just live with it. So, and one of the reasons for that was because of the small keypad. That was, like, you'd have to like use your little pinky finger to be texting on that, and it would take forever. It's like Facebook Messenger on a Wii, you know? It's like Facebook Messenger on a Wii. Like, it works, but it takes forever. Facebook Messenger actually does work on a Wii. Did you know that? 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 Right after getting the smudge off of my camera for putting my finger on it, something. That's gonna be it for today. Goodbye. You know where you can follow me.